Okay guys, new S.H.Figuarts announcement. Let's start off with the One Piece Sanji from Romance Dawn. Yes, Sanji will be joining the line. And as you guys can see here, ooh, the kicking action is back. And by the way, they could have made his legs not look that cut up because the other figure that we have here actually does something really awesome with his legs. So as you guys can see here, a lot of hair separation, the facial expression looks great. He has the buttons there on his coat, of course, the pinstripes going inside the shirt. He does have his puchito, of course, his little cigar there so he can smoke it up. And I like how they did the little soul patch. No, that's not a soul patch, it's the goatee. Of course, they just like drew it there, which is pretty awesome. That looks great, man. He does have a nose. He's looking awesome. He comes with the plate. It doesn't look like there's anything on the plate, but hey, maybe when they show it off completely, we'll see a little bit more of that. And here you can see him really happy because he saw Nami, and as you guys can see, his cigarette is still there, which is pretty awesome. So, moving on. Boom, of course, already a video on this guy, but we already have an update video on it, so let's go and check it out. There's anniversary, there we go. Heero doing his iconic pose from the intro of covering his face and then moving the hand away, which he actually does in the first episode when he meets Relina the first time. He does cover his face with the hand and he doesn't do it anymore after that. But yeah, we don't care about the Gundam, we care about Heero, and I gotta say, that looks perfect. Here you can see how the articulation is working really darn well, that he can do that. That is awesome. There's quite a lot of hair separation here, not a lot on the top. I wish they would have added a little bit more, but I gotta say, oh darn, that was a quick cut, just not to show his gun really. Let's see if we can actually move it here a little bit. Man, that was just a flash. Let's see if we can actually get that there. Come on, come on, come on. Really? Man, that was a freaking flash. There we go. Here you can see him with his gun, and it's the gun from the first episode. You can see there, which looks pretty darn good. The face here, at least this face doesn't look like him. I don't know why, it really doesn't look like him with this face, honestly. But if we keep going, of course, there's the full reveal of the figure, which is pretty darn nice. And again, like I said, they did an amazing job with the legs. The legs look perfect. Look at this, they're smoothed out, and the knee is the only thing that you see that doesn't look right, but the rest of him just looks so darn good. He has the detonator switch there, so you know, mission accepted. Boom. So he looks great. He looks pretty darn nice. Like I said, the only thing being the S.H.Figuarts diaper and that other face is the only gripes that I have with this figure. As you guys can see here, more information coming in a few more days. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I really hope they don't premium Bandai him, because that would be that would suck if they do. Hopefully not, but man, I gotta say, it took years. This is something that should have happened 10 years ago at least. Like, this is something that should have happened back then, and Bandai not doing it, I mean, it's so, they're doing it now because it looks like they need some moolah, you know, they need some cash, you know, especially when they've been blown out of the water by other companies. I mean, Social Goki is cool and everything, but we got Blitzway, we got CCS Toys, we got SkyX Studios, we got the Metal Heat Plus series, you know, we got so many more companies making super robots. They're just, and the thing is, they're knocking it out of the park. They're giving you better quality, they're giving you amazing accessories with them. I mean, it's just like, dude, like Bandai went to sleep and they just stayed there. And I guarantee you this, they saw when CCS Toys came out with their Ryoma, and they went, we have to get Gundam pilots out, because if we don't, these other companies are gonna make pilots for their other robots, and they're gonna be like, oh man, we need to have pilots if we know, because that's the thing. When you're into this hobby, when you're into collecting these figures, especially when you're collecting robots and stuff, there comes a point like, I already have my Wayne Zero Verka. I don't need another Wayne Zero, honestly, because I already customized mine. You know, I have the inner metal frame, I have the surfing binders, and it's just perfect. I don't need anything else. All I need is Heero Yui to go along with it. Now, obviously, what do I think the price is gonna be? It's probably gonna be $55 to $60 US. I don't expect him to be 100. The other thing is that, will he be premium Bandai? I hope not. But even if he is, I think I'm gonna have to pull the trigger on it, honestly. I mean, Hero's too iconic not to have. I mean, well, all those... Hey, say what you will about Gundam Wing, about the story, but you gotta admit, all 5 of the Gundam pilots, Sex, Trace, people love all of them. There's people that hate Heero, there's people that love Duo, there's people that hate Duo and love Troa, there's people that hate Troa, love Catra, there's people that hate Wu Fei and they love Sex, or they love Trace. It's just what, and you know, this is the Gundam series that put Gundam in the US. You know, it's let's not talk about Italy. Italy's crazy about Gundam Wing. You know, it's an iconic anime, an iconic Gundam series that it needs. You know, it needs respect. I say, I say to Bandai, do this. Don't premium Bandai it. Come out with all the other pilots, and you're gonna make it bank. You're gonna make a lot of money. You're gonna make a lot of money. You know, as long as the figures are good, they don't fall apart or anything like that, you're gonna make money. 100% guaranteed. This is just awesome, and it's great. And I know what you're saying. Oh, you're not gonna talk about the Metal Robot Spirit Wayne Gundam? Fuck no. No, why? I know where I'm gonna post Heero at. You know, he's gonna be next to my Wayne Gundam Zero Verka. That's where he's gonna be. I don't need the Wing Gundam. I don't need the Pro Zero. I already have the one that I want. So yeah, in my opinion, that's what Bandai has to do. And other than that, man, I hope, like I said, I hope they come out with all the other ones. It's gonna be awesome if they do. You do that, and you re-release the Gundam Wing Master Grades, and that is gonna be pretty darn cool. If they do that. And I'll be really darn happy with that. So yeah, looks like I'm gonna be jumping on this one. I am. I cannot wait. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.